Hey, what's going on, YouTube? This is Gabe coming back at you again with a brand new video here at Trucking Life. Hopefully you're all having a pretty good day. Today's video is going to be about TVC Pro Driver. Is it worth it? Stay tuned.
Like, share, and subscribe.
All right, guys, so we have the website for TVC Pro Driver. You guys can get more information on here. I'm just going to pretty much focus on the plan that I have. You know, you guys can do your own homework or whatever if you guys are interested in, going with these guys or whatnot. But let's go ahead and go here where it says plans. And this is the one that I have right here, the best value one. I've had this plan probably for about 5-6 years now. And one of the major reasons on why I got this plan was very simple. I wanted to protect my CDL in case of whatever happens, because at the end of the day, without a CDL, I can't work and I can't feed my family, and that's a bad thing. But as I'm doing this video with you guys, I already had pre-browsed it a little bit before, so I'm not completely lost on where I'm going to or whatever. There's a couple of things that I actually learned that I didn't even know that were included in my plan or whatever, you know what I mean? So again, the biggest one that we want to protect about is our CDL, you know what I mean? The cool thing is that if something happens to where you need a lawyer or whatever and you are already a member, you pay zero out-of-pocket fees. So they hire a lawyer, they got different type of lawyers nationwide, and depending on the state, some of them you do have to go to court and some of them you don't. That's basically by jurisdiction or wherever they're at, you know what I mean? But pretty much here's what they cover. CSA challenges, moving violations, non-moving violations, serious traffic violations, and all that good stuff. You know what I mean? They have the fuel card. Due to the fact that I'm, with the carrier that I'm with, they have, a pretty good deal with fuel. I actually went ahead and checked into this program a couple of months ago, and to get it started, I believe it's $300. It's kind of like a debit card. You got to put money in it or whatever. But the fuel prices were pretty close to what I'm paying for now. It ended up being to where the carrier where I'm at, the fuel prices were still a lot better. But for any of you guys that don't have a fuel card or whatever, check that out. They take it in, all these locations or whatever. This one was the one that I kind of found out that I wasn't even, aware of. You got discounts and stuff if you need to do, wills, trust, divorces, incorporations, bankruptcy, immigration, child support, child custody, other crap that you gotta handle, whatever. Like, I had no idea this was already included in the package that I already had. So that's pretty cool. I do remember the person that I talked to when I initially got it. They give you a little card or whatever, and you're able to post bond with it if you end up getting arrested or whatever. Examples are kind of like these right here or whatever, So that's pretty cool. The commercial benefits, let's see, commercial insurance, that was another thing that I had no idea that they do. Roadside assistance, had no idea. Commercial tire discount, and I didn't know about the accidental death and disbursement. I didn't know about that. But yeah, that's pretty cool right there. They got rewards. I didn't know about this program as well. I'm actually going to call and get more information on this bad boy right here. Discounts, they got car rentals and Sirius XM, satellite TV. So that's pretty cool. They even got like healthcare plans and stuff like that. I'm actually going to actually look into this too as well for vision and dental. I already have just for regular doctors or whatnot. It also covers you on your personal vehicle. You got emergency roadside assistance on your personal car, and all this other stuff that's listed right here. I did know about this one. If you guys are married, it actually also covers your spouse if she gets in trouble or whatever. You got lawyers at your disposal or whatever. So that's actually pretty cool. I didn't know about this. One thing that I did not see here where you would actually have to call and ask them. I do remember that when I signed up for my plan, It was a $50,000 life insurance that comes with it. I remember I filled out the paperwork and whatnot. I did not see this on here. I don't know if they changed it, and I'm grandfathered in because I've had them for so many years. But that's definitely something where you guys can check it out, guys. I mean, here's the what's it call it, the link or whatever. Again, I'm not sponsored by them or whatever. I'm just sharing something that I use, and it's been pretty cool. But let's go ahead and move on to this next clip, and I want to show you guys what happened here. All right, guys, so you guys pretty much saw the website. It's pretty self-explanatory. I just kind of went in, kind of real quick and kind of explained what TVC is or whatever. But I'm pretty sure what you guys are all wondering is, does a damn thing work, and is it worth having it? In my personal opinion, I think it is. I've personally never used it before, but I'm going to show you guys a accident that my buddy had, and TVC came into handle. So basically what happened, I'll show you guys the clip right now in a little bit, but he was getting onto a farm to market road is where he was at. He's in the oil field and he hauls oil. And he got in normal or whatever, and somebody rear-ended him, and it was a pretty bad accident. The people that were in the car got hurt, and they rear-ended him, the truck driver. They rear-ended him, and he was getting sued for $6 million. But what ended up happening was that when the officer got there, they ended up giving him a ticket for failure to yield. So I think that ticket, man, if memory recalls correct, I think he said it was going to be like $200 ticket or whatever. But that's besides the point. Number one, you were going to get points on your license. Number two, it was going to be an at-fault accident. And number three, he was going to get a $6 million lawsuit. You know what I mean? So that was going to be a pretty bad deal for everybody right there. So TVC came in handy. He was actually not a member when that accident happened, but TVC will work with you even if you're not a member. The only thing that ends up happening, instead of it being zero cost, you actually have to pay for their services. I don't remember what he paid. It was a couple of $1,000 to pay for the lawyer, but they got it all set up for him, and they let him use his network, and now he became a member for him. But had he been a member, his cost would have been zero to get that lawyer or whatever. But so he ended up going to court, and he ended up showing them the dash cam video that I'm about to show you guys right now. And industry experts said that he had 12 seconds before impact. So that other driver was not paying attention or something. They rear-ended him, and they wanted to pin the accident on him. Any of you guys who drive out here, like a commercial vehicle, and you guys know that 9 times out of 10, they always want to blame the professional driver. That's who they always want to blame. So I'm going to make some videos on some dash cams that I found that I personally use at a later date or whatever, but get a damn dash cam, because it could save your butt. In this particular case, it ended up saving my buddy because he had video evidence that he did not cut somebody off, because basically they gave him a ticket, like I said, failure to yield. Failure to yield in that scenario would have been, they were making it seem like he would just cut him off and he hit him, when he had more than enough time to brake. That other person, it's sad that they had some pretty major injuries. I think the guy had broken legs, and his wife was with him and everything, and God willing, everything turned out to be good. My buddy ended up getting an update on them, and they were doing pretty good at the hospital. This ended up happening over there in North Dakota. And those people that were there, they were going to like some convention or something that was going on there. They weren't even from that area as well. And like I said, nobody wants to get hurt, what I mean? Like, whether it's us, the driver, or whoever else is driving the other vehicle or whatever, but, it kind of sucks that, for somebody else's mistake, they automatically want to blame the driver. That's what bothers me about this industry, is like, as soon as something happens, they want to blame the driver right away. And had it not been for that dash cam and him maybe able to get a hold of a good lawyer through TVC, then, that would have been an ongoing issue. It was pretty much dead on arrival because he was able to get this ticket dismissed. But without further ado, let me go ahead and show you guys that clip. I'll, talk about it a little bit, and you guys give me your feedback and see what you think. If it was my buddy's fault, or if it was the other guy in the back that hit him in the back. Normally, when somebody rear ends your ass, it's automatically their fault. Why is it that when it's a commercial truck and somebody hits your ass, it's our fault? Don't that bother you? But anyhow, let me show you the clip. All right, guys, so here we have the clip of my buddy. As you can see right here, he's stopped and he's just waiting for traffic to clear up. Pay attention to that right corner of your screen where the cars are going towards the left. And then he'll slowly start creeping up right here while he's making sure that there's nobody coming. As you guys can see right now on your screen, at this point right now, nobody's coming. He goes ahead and yields, go ahead and completes his turn. From this point forward, guys, experts determined that there was 12 seconds before impact. You'll see the truck shake a little bit. That was the point of impact right there. All right, guys, so you guys saw that clip. Let me know what you guys think, and let's go ahead and make a conclusion of the video or whatever. I've personally never had to use it in the last 5-6 years that I've had it, but it's just one thing that's there. You know what I mean? It's just kind of like cheap insurance, because when you need it, it's good to have it. You know what I mean? So now that my buddy went through that or whatever and was able to get that dismissed, and the lawsuit pretty much got dropped because they didn't have anything to go based on. I mean, this ticket, guys, was going to be the determining factor whether they were going to win that $6 million lawsuit or not, because according to the law, according to the way everybody looks at it, since he got the ticket for failure to yield, they were going to automatically put the blame on him when it's the other person's fault that actually hit him in the back and messed up his trailer and everything. He wasn't able to work that day. It ended up costing thousands of dollars to repair that damage on the trailer. Like at the end of the day, guys, like we always lose anyway. No matter what, one way or another, you always lose. But, at least they were able to drop that case. Or I'm not sure if they dropped it or if it's an ongoing issue still. But, that happened. Hell, that happened probably maybe about a year ago now. But according to our references for the people that were working with us on that case, or with him on that case, he's a real good buddy of mine. Like that case was pretty much going to be dead, because that ticket right there, by them being able to get it dismissed, it helped a big time a lot, because, it removed the liability from him, and to try to find a lawyer that's not just a general, I mean, not to say that the lawyer doesn't do any other type of work, but what TVC does is they kind of try to focus on attorneys that more or less focus on like semi trucks. and like they're very good, knowledgeable people about that. But I mean, I wish my buddy would have been able to record in the courtroom, because he was like, damn, bro, you should have seen that lawyer. Like, he was on it, man. Like, he's like, if I would have gone there by myself and represented myself, like, I would have lost. Like, there would have been no, like, this guy was like, if you guys can see here, and 12 seconds here, and this and that there, like, he did it like beautiful. And after all the evidence was presented, he was able to get it dismissed. And because of that, the carrier that he was also leased onto a carrier, like, they saved themselves a $6 million lawsuit. So in my humble opinion, I think it's worth it. Like I said, I've never had to use it or whatever, but I did learn a couple of new things that I didn't even know that they offer, that I'm probably going to take advantage on now. And that, like I said, guys, it's cheap insurance. It's $59.99, and then if any of you guys that are owner operators, it's a tax write-off, and hell, even if you're not an owner operator and you're just a regular company driver, you still need a CDL. And if you don't have a CDL, you can't work. So you got to protect what you work with, because unfortunately, the way the world works today, guys, everything's against us. So you got to try to protect yourself a certain way. And to me, that's cheap insurance. I haven't had to use it, but that's a good thing, because that means that I haven't had to use it. With that being said, guys, if you guys liked the video, throw me a thumbs up, share the video, comment on the video, tell me what you think about this video, if you thought that my buddy was at fault or not. And stay safe out there, guys, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.